and followers.
Dear friends and followers,
Dear friends and followers,
Dear friends and followers,
Dear friend and followers,
thank you for tuning in for our channel Motivation.
Ang maghahatid sa inyo ng saya,
tuwa,
at motibo
sa anumang hinaharap. And don't forget to like,
share,
subscribe.
Hit this notification bell.
para lagi kayong updated sa aming video. Let's go!
It's my life. Lazy. It's my life. I got dirty. It's my life. I wanna shopping. It's my life. Money. Yeah.
What's up sa inyo mga katukmol? So in this video nga mga katukmols, meron kaming dalawang question na pinost sa day namin sa Facebook. And that is, how was your entire school year and what makes you feel motivated and unmotivated in this new normal way of learning? So in this video, we will be sharing your answers mga katukmol, and also we will share our experiences also, and we will give you some tips on how do we deal in this kind of situation. Alright? So for our first question nga ng mga katukmol is, how was your entire school year? Meron nag-answer dito ng not that great and not so good. And yes, totoo to kasi hindi naman siya ganoon ka-effective. Aminin natin yun. And para sa akin lang naman is mas effective talaga yung face-to-face classes. Second answer is nightmare. Yes, nightmare talaga siya kasi hindi naman kapani-paniwala na natuntong tayo sa ganitong sitwasyon, di ba? And then third answer is draining and exhausting. Yes, nakakapagod talaga mag-online class, lalong na kapag, di ba, nagklase tayo umaga, tapos answer activities, and then klase na naman answer activities. So matatapos talaga hanggang hapon yon. And meron din nag-answer dito ng it was more of something to do than enjoying to be in school and learning. Well, I guess it's because it's online and we don't see our classmates and interact with them like we do before. Kasi yun nga guys, mas maganda talaga yung face to face kasi nakikipag-interact talaga tayo sa ating mga classmates. And yun, pwede tayong magtulong-tulungan face to face, pero ngayong online, message lang yung mga classmates natin, di ba? And meron ding nag-answer dito ng, my entire school year is indeed a struggle, knowing that every day connectivity is a problem and connection is not functional. We cannot do anything but to wait until it returns to normal. So relate ako dito kasi hindi ganoon malakas yung signal namin dito. Second, it's a struggle to sit all day doing requirements and just beating deadlines, but the true learning that must begin is being neglected. Sometimes I realize that doing requirements and beating deadlines is grueling than being in an actual class, in a classroom, listening and learning. Yes, totoo talaga to. Lastly, we fail to enjoy the essence of being a school in an actual school because of this phenomena. Overall, my entire school year is not that easy, but I also believe that it's normal because nothing comes easy. Yes, quotes, nothing comes easy talaga sa panahon ngayon.
So, ang second questions ay yung what makes you feel motivated and unmotivated all throughout this new normal learning? So, may tatlong sumagot sa tanong na ito. Ang una ay, what truly makes me motivated is by believing God, the sacrifices of my parents, my desire for passing this course, and especially the tuition. Usually, there's no time that I've thought of being unmotivated. I just thought of being stressed and was crying at the same time, but never unmotivated. So, yung ikalawang answer naman ay, what makes me feel motivated is my dream. I need to strive harder in order for me to reach it. On the other side, what makes me feel unmotivated is our setup of learning. I feel like I am being jailed in our house band. It's kinda suffocating, so hard to focus. In addition, having a slow internet connection makes me feel unmotivated too. Always feel like I am being left behind because I cannot join the online classes. At yung katlo naman ay, I am motivated by my self-development. as well as the development of my relationships with important people in my life. I also motivated by the situation to the voice of the helpless in the future and in the noblest way I can. On the other hand, I am unmotivated when I compare myself to the growth of others and the fact that I am growing but the others are, especially in academics. This saddens me because I want my fellow batch to also prosper to reach their own dreams. Para sa akin naman, to be honest, I feel like unmotivated with this new setup of learning because nasa bahay lang ako. Marami kasing distractions pag nasa bahay ka lang, tulad ng gusto mo na lang matulog, cellphone, ganun, barkada. Pero ang nakakapag-motivate talaga sa akin ay kung yung kapag naisip mo yung mga sakripisyo ng magulang mo at saka yung tuition, yung mahal ng tuition, at syempre yung pangarap mo, yung tipong aabutin mo lahat, ay gagawin mo lahat para lang maabot yung pangarap mo na kahit mahirap kakayanin.
So ayun nga, katukmol, yung dalawang question na pinost namin and yung mga answers ninyo. And also our experiences with Darian Hilig. And then, now mga katukmol, eto na, yung mga tips. And now, Princess, Ronji, and Bryce will give you all their tips kung paano sila nakapag-survive in this kind of pandemic. Alright? Alright!
To all students out there, I will give you 2 tips or 2 important things to consider in this new normal way of learning. Tip number 1, remember to give yourself some time to breathe and reward yourself with a little bit of time before continuing with your schoolwork to avoid getting stressed and frustrated. Tip number 2, pass your schoolworks 2 to 3 days before due for you to have more time to enjoy little things you love the most.
And here are some tips to consider in this new way of learning. First tip, we have endless online sources to look for answers, but this doesn't mean that we should just depend on what we see online, because sometimes what we find on books, the informations that we find on books are sometimes more reliable than what we find on internet. Second tip, whenever we are having problems or whenever you are having problems with your schoolworks, don't ever hesitate to approach your teacher because he or she is the only one or the one that can help you with your queries about your works.
Yo, what's up? I'm here to give some tips for you, and tip number 1 is always remember to keep your time managed. Always remember to give room for relaxation and fun. And tip number 2, you must always be happy in your studies. If the happier you are in your studies, the brighter your future will become.
So, ayun na nga katukmol. Narinig nyo na ang aming mga tips na ibinahagi sa inyo. So, ang masasabi ko lang, malalagpasan din natin ang lahat ng mga to. Pagsubok lang to na binigay sa atin ng Panginoong Diyos. And guys, remember, everything happens for a reason talaga. Alright? Alright! And then, so yun guys, see you on our next video. And
Bye.